Hey Shayne, Kim Kreitzer with CaMMVetsMedia. Good to see you. First, tell us about your summer. What kind of activities, military training? What were you doing?
I had CLDT, so it was like infantry training out in the woods. So it was only like 8 or 9 days. We're in the field for like 3 days with nonstop missions and whatnot. Thankfully, I didn't lose any weight, so it was all good for football. And then training over summer was really fun. They amped it up a little bit because of the new offense and whatnot. So it was very like more agility training, more heavy lifting and whatnot. So I really enjoyed the summer with my teammates.
Well, strength and conditioning, you're up to 305 on the sheet here. How many, did you really gain strength and weight over the summer?
Yes, sir, I did. I gained about, it was 285, so probably like 20 pounds. So I gained, 20, 25 pounds.
And with the new offense coming in, more pass blocking, quarterback's going to take the ball out of the shotgun. How has that changed your game and your preparation?
At first, during the spring, it took me a little longer to adjust to the new offense, but now it's starting to click with me a little bit better, so I'll be able to play and perform a little better as well.
Which line position are you in?
I play right tackle.
Right tackle. Okay, thank you. Good to see you.
Hey Shane, how are you doing? Can you talk about the pace of this offense? It's a lot different than a triple option, right? For a lineman, what's it like as an offensive lineman to play at this shotgun pace, so to speak?
Honestly, it's easier than a triple option physically, I should say. Still have the same mentality of being violent and aggressive, but it's just a slight little twist to it. Her whole posture is different with blocking. The pace is really not. It's kind of easier because we can just stay at the line, out the huddle. We just hear what the quarterback says. It's quick, and then we know exactly what to do. Our coaches, Coach Beatty and Coach Drinko, did a great job really explaining us the new offense and really implementing the technique and skills needed to perform.
It's a loaded question, but what's it like having Connor Finucane as a teammate?
Oh, he's a great guy. Love the dude. He really pushes the whole mob every day. Just his work ethic, his knowledge of the offense, him adapting to this new offense and being like a very great expert that he is, really pushes all positions besides guard, tackle, center. So I love the guy. He's a good teammate. Love him. He's doing everything good, especially as a captain. He's really leading us in the right direction.
What do you think you learned the most from him?
I would probably say the details, really. The technical details to perform well like he does. The very little step, hand placement, all of that, and then just the overall scheme as well. That's probably what I learned the most from Connor.
Playing next to him is pretty.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great time on the side, seriously. So, honor to play with him.
Appreciate it.
Go to Ken on Zoom.
Hey Shayne, Ken McMillan with the Times Herald Record.
How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you. Shayne, just to make reference to the weight gain, how did you put 20 pounds on from last year?
Honestly, I had to eat way more. Going into last year, I had to gain probably like 15, 20 pounds again. So for the past year and a half, I gained overall 40, and it's just increasing what I eat, more like protein, more shakes and whatnot, and thankfully I can carry 305 decently.
Is that a particular food you go after, or is it all protein shakes?
It's mostly, the carbs and whatnot for when I eat for dinner, and then protein shakes. I take an additional one every day, so I take about 3.
All right. In high school, you weighed 215, and now you're almost 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a different person? It had to be a great lifestyle change for you.
Yes, indeed. I didn't even realize that actually. Yeah, it is completely different. Surprised, I'm kind of used to it now. I've been pretty big past 2 years compared to when I first arrived at West Point. But I accepted it. It's good. Still can move, and I enjoy it. It's good. Just gotta embrace it.
All right. Talk about your momentum here. Last year was a big breakout year. You saw a lot of time, but you also gained a lot of starts down the stretch of the season. How important was it, or how significant was it, that you started so much at the end of the year, and were you able to carry that momentum into this year?
Yes, I did. Confidence really was key for that. I started a couple games earlier last season and then I got injured, so I was out for a little bit, and then I was able to slowly work up the depth chart again to finish the season pretty strong. So I felt pretty confident rolling in this new season, this new offense. So right now, I mean, my confidence is still pretty high. I got a lot better since spring, so I'm just looking forward to the next step.
I remember last year the offensive coaches were talking about how thrilled they were about the depth that you had on the offensive line, and yet we've kind of learned later on that it was difficult to keep people healthy and keep them in the lineup. You come into this year with, I mean, you got some experience with the starting lineup, but it might be a little bit thinner underneath. So how do you feel about how the OL is coming together?
I mean, honestly, all great things. I feel like we've worked extremely hard over the summer. Everybody really dialed in, locked in on the playbook, and we're executing the plays pretty well. We're learning pretty quickly. And I know Coach Drinker and Coach Vita are pretty impressed. Still got a lot of work to do, but overall, I feel like we're pretty deep right now. There's a lot of great great plays that are being made. My teammates are all stepping up, including myself, and we're all kind of coming together as one before the season starts.
How soon do you want it to come together? I mean, obviously you can't just snap your fingers and voila.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it the week of the ULM game or as early as next week? What will make you feel comfortable about, yeah, we got this going on here?
Probably, I mean, keep practicing, honestly. Practice makes perfect. We still have a lot of mistakes to correct, including myself. But I mean, we've gotten so much better already from spring till now, especially during camp we got pads on. It's a drastic change already from then, so I can only imagine when it gets closer to ULM.
Last thing, I asked Darius this. You're a senior. Talk about your journey here at West Point. Everything you expected it to be, surprises, challenging, what?
Honestly, my experience at West Point is a true blessing, honestly. I've learned so much from the leaders, from my teachers, from down the core, my classmates, and then especially with the football team, the coaches, and my players that have already graduated, I'm still in contact with them. And the biggest thing was really the relationships that you make with my teammates, classmates, and my instructors. That was probably the biggest thing that I wasn't expecting here at this academy, and it really, truly is a blessing.
Thank you.
Joe?
Hey Shayne, Joe Icano with GoBlackKnights.com. How's practice?
Practice was well. We play hard, play violent. Still got to correct some things, of course, for during the team periods when we go against the defense. But definitely it was a good step in the right direction. So I think overall we did get better.
Feel good to be in full pads and get some cracking going for the first time?
Indeed, it was fun. It's been a little while since spring, so we were all excited, amped up to finally be able to compete. Obviously take care of each other, especially the defensive players. It's just fun out there, competing with your brothers, having fun, just having healthy, competitive, kind of sharpening iron with iron. So far it's been pretty good.
Good stuff. And Connor the other day mentioned, this offense and the blocking schemes now are familiar to a lot of the offensive linemen because it's similar to what they blocked in high school.
Mm-hmm.
However, down here in Gwinnett County at Dacula High, I think you were a quarterback.
I was.
Right? So have you ever blocked an offense like this that's more of a spread look like this?
No. That was my first rodeo. So it was a learning curve for me as well, just like it was for the triple option. But I mean, every day is a process. Every day I'm striving just to get a little bit better. And it's been a long time since I played quarterback, and I'm starting to finally somewhat make some connections and clicks to use my athleticism to benefit the team the best way I can.
Right, and last question for you, Shayne. A lot has been talked about with the differences in blocking this scheme versus blocking the triple option scheme that you guys ran previously. My question is there a lot more zone blocking in this scheme than before? And if so, how are you adjusting to that?
Oh yeah, 100%. The whole scheme is completely different than what we've been used to. It's better advantage for especially younger players coming, like you said, from high school to here. It's more of a conventional offense. More teams obviously run this type of offense more than a triple option. So blocking schemes, it took a little time to rep actually, especially during spring. But it's slowly coming together, so I'm happy for that. Especially shout out to the mob, obviously, and the skilled players, because they have a lot more than what we do. Because in triple option, we had a lot more like difficult kind of, I guess, knowledge jobs and skill sets, but it all comes together.
Yeah, Coach Buckingham was talking about that the triple option to the average fan just looks like a big dog pile kind of in the middle of the field. But he mentioned that the blocking schemes were extremely complex there. So are we accurate in saying that this is a little more natural, a little easier to react to?
It is indeed. That's why it was so easy for us to kind of adjust and pick up on this, because I mean, before it was it's kind of difficult, but we still executed. But this one's much more. We could just play fast and just block up. We just go right, left. It's just quicker and more effective.
Thanks a lot, Shayne.
No problem.
And Shayne,
Thank you.
Shayne, two quickies. The fact that you were a former quarterback, are you getting a lot of love, a lot of respect from your quarterbacks, or do you have the same for them?
Oh, 100%. Yep. Yeah, I already know how it goes with the whole quarterback thing, doing it in high school. I greatly appreciate what they do. I know their job is really difficult because they control everything. So especially, when they get knocked down in practice, we're always there to pick them up. First ones there.
And to go from 5 days of, no pads to all of a sudden, boom, today, pads. How much of a shock to the system is it?
Honestly, not that much of a shock as I expected, because we still have the same mindset of being violent like we did in the triple option. But overall, so far it's going pretty well. Everybody's adjusting pretty efficiently.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thanks,
Thank y'all.